Good morning, students. Today I will tell some questions related with relations and functions. So one question is there related with exercise 1.1 and it is the question number 3rd. Check whether the relations are defined in the set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as R equals to this relation is given in reflexive, symmetric or transitive. So I hope the concept of reflexive, symmetric and transitive is clear to all of you. So how can we will solve such type of the problem? So as you see, set is given here. So let set A equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and the relation is R equals to A comma B, which is also known as an order pair, B equals to A plus 1, and here we can say this A and B are the member of set A. Okay, so with the help of these two things, how can we will show if the given relation is reflexive, symmetric or transitive? So how can we will start? First we will continue with reflexive. So here we will take we can see here 1 is the member of set A. So as per the definition of reflexive, we will see 1 comma 1 is related with relation or not. So for that we have to go with relation. So how can we will solve it? First we will make the relation here. So we will put the value of A and B. If the value of A is 1, then what is the value of B? When we will put here, it becomes 2. Then we will put A equals to 2. So what is the value of B? This is 3. Then we will put A equals to 3. Then what is the value of B? You put here 3 plus 1, it becomes 4. Then we will put 4 as the value of A. So 4 plus 1 is 5. So we will write 4 comma 5. And after this we will put the value of A is 5, so that we will get 6. Now if we put the value of A equals to 6, it becomes 7, which is not the member of set A. So we can say relation R is related with 1 comma 2 to 5 comma 6, and these all are known as ordered pair. Okay, so now we see here if 1 comma 1 is the member of this relation or not. If you see in this set 1 comma 1 is not given, so we will write here 1 comma 1 is not the member of R, so R is not reflexive. Okay, after this we will continue with symmetric. In symmetric we will take two elements. Here 1 comma 2 belongs to A, then we can say 1 comma 2 belongs to R. If we see here 1 comma 2 is a member of R, but this is the member of R or not. If we see here 2 comma 1 is not related with this relation, so we can say R is not symmetric. Okay, now we will come to on transitive. So for transitive, what we will do, I will take here 3 elements 1, 2, 3. These are the members of A. So we can say 1 comma 2 is the order pair related with relation R, and 2 comma 3 is also related with R. So can we say 1 comma 3 belongs to R as per the definition of transitive, but 1 comma 3 is not the member of this relation, so this is not related with R. So we can say R is not transitive. So as you see here, in reflexive we are taking one element, in symmetry we are taking two elements, or in transitive we are taking three elements. If these conditions are fulfilled, if you see here, this is not the member of relation R, this is not the member of relation R, and this is not the member of relation R. These are not included in this relation. That's why we can say in such type of the question, the given relation is not reflexive, not symmetric, as well as not transitive. If these order pair are the member of this relation, then definitely we can say these all relations are related with reflexive, symmetric or transitive. Now we will continue with the question number next. Question number 7 is, show that the relation R in the set A of all the books in a library of a college given by R equals to X, Y, which is in the form of order pair, X and Y have same number of pages, is an equivalence relations. So we know very well for equivalence relation we have to prove that given relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. If this relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive all, then we can say it is an equivalence relation. So how can we will show this type of problem is an equivalence relation? So first we will start with reflexive. So let X is the member of set A, and set A is related with of all the books in a library of a college. So if we take one example, if we see the NCERT book of class 12 for two students, so it means the number of pages in both the NCERT books are same. And if we see the other student also of same class, so definitely in each and every book of NCERT related with the 12th class, we can say their number of pages are same. So if we start with let X belongs to A, then we can say X, X belongs to R. Okay. It means what? As per this relation we can say X and X have same number of pages. So it means if we are taking two books of class 12 NCERT Max, so definitely we can say both the books have same number of pages. So R is reflexive. After this we will continue with symmetric. So here we will take two elements, let X, Y belongs to set A, and X, Y is the member of relation R. It means we can say X and Y have same number of pages. If X and Y, two different books are there, but both are related with NCERT Mathematics 12th class, then we can say X and Y have same number of pages. And it can also be written as Y and X have same number of pages. It means we can say Y, X is the member of R, so R is symmetric as per the definition of symmetry. Now we will continue with one more concept, that is transitive. So in transitive we will take let X, Y and Z all are the member of set A. So how can we will show yes this relation is a transitive here? So what we will do, we will take X, Y belongs to R and Y, Z belongs to related with R. So how can we will apply this relation? It can be written as X and Y have same number of pages, and we can say here Y and Z have same number of pages. It means when we will combine these two, it can be written as X and Z have same number of pages, it means we can say X comma Z is also belongs to R, so R is transitive. So if R is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, then we can say R is an equivalence relation. If out of these three, if anything is not possible, for example, if reflexive is not possible, or you can say symmetric is not possible, or transitive is not possible, then we cannot say R is an equivalence relation. So with the help of this type of problem, we will easily solve the question which is based on equivalence relation. Now we will continue with the next question. So question number 12 is related with exercise 1.1. Show that the relation R defined in the set of all triangle as R equals to T1, T2. T1 is similar to T2 is an equivalence relation, and after that we have to show, consider three right angle triangles, T1 with sides 3, 4, 5, T2 with sides 5, 12, 13 and T3 with sides 6, 8, 10. Which triangles amongst T1, T2 and T3 are related? So in this problem, first we will solve up to the first part, that is first we have to show the relation R is an equivalence relation, and after that we will work on the next conditions. So how can we will solve it? How can we will show that this relation is an equivalence relation? So first we will start with the first point, that is reflexive. So here is a given set is given, set of all triangles. So if you write one more point in that, set A, this is related with set of all triangles. Now we will come to on reflexive. So in reflexive, we will take let T1 belongs to this set A. Then we can say T1, T1 belongs to R. It means T1 is similar to T1 as per the given relation, and we know that very well. Every triangle is similar to itself. That's why T1, T1 belongs to R is possible. So here we can say R is reflexive. After this we will come to on the next point, that is symmetric. So in symmetric we will take two triangles, T1 and T2 belongs to set A. So we can say T1, T2 belongs to R, and the meaning of this is, as per the given relation, T1 is similar to T2, and it can also be written as T2 is similar to T1. So we can say T2, T1 belongs to R, which is also possible. If we are saying T1, T2 belongs to R, then we can say T2 and T1 is also belongs to R. Therefore, R is symmetric. Okay. Now we will come to the next point, transitive. So we will check for the given relation R, transitive relation is possible or not. So here we will take three triangles, let T1, T2 and T3 all are belongs to set A. Then we can say T1, T2 belongs to R, and T2, T3 belongs to R. If T1 and T2 belongs to R, then what is written here? T1 is similar to T2, so we write here T1 is similar to T2. And after that, if T2, T3 belongs to R, then we will write T2 and T2 is similar to T3. So for whole this statement we can say T1 is similar to T3. It means T1, T3 is also the member of R. It means we can say R is transitive. So if R is reflexive, R is symmetric and R is transitive, so we can say R is an equivalence relation. So this is the first part of this question. How can we will show this relation R is an equivalence relation? With the help of this procedure we can say yes, it is an equivalence relation. Now we will come to the next point. The next point is related with consider three right angle triangle T1 with different sides, T2 and T3 with different sides, and we have to show how can we say T1, T2 and T3 are related. So we will continue with the next part of this question, in which three right angle triangle is given to us with their sides, and we have to show how can we say T1, T2 and T3 are related. Either T1 and T2 are related, T2 or T3 are related, or T1 and T3 are related. So how can we will solve this next part? So first we will make three right angle triangle. This is T1, this is T2 and this is the T3. For T1 it is given to us, this is 3, 4 and 5. For T2 we have 5, 12 and 13. And for T3 we have 6, 8 and 10. If we see these three triangles, there is no relation between T1 and T2. If this is 3, this is 5. Here this is 5, this is 13. Here this is 4, this is 12. So there is no relation in these two triangles. But if we see T1 and T3 triangles, some relations are there. This is 3 and double of 3 is 6 is here. If this is 5, double of 5 is 10. If we see here 4 is there, 8 is here. So by SS similarity of triangles, we can say 3 upon 6 equals to 4 upon 8 equals to 5 upon 10, and then we will solve all these are equals to half. So it means T1 and T3 are related. So with the help of this procedure, with the help of triple S similarity of triangles, we will easily show that in these three right angle triangles, which two triangles are related. So I hope with the help of these questions, you will solve the another question which are related with equivalence triangle and the questions which are related with the exercise 1.1. Thank you very much.